If your energy is crashing mid-morning, dipping after lunch and completely gone by the evening, then there's a very good chance that it's coming from what you're eating, not how much you're sleeping. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 simple food swaps that will change how you feel within days, with no actual diet required. Let me paint a picture for you. This might feel familiar. You wake up, you grab a coffee, maybe a second coffee, you get through the morning on caffeine and just pure momentum. By 11 o'clock, you're already looking for a biscuit or something that's sweet. Lunch comes and you either skip it or grab something quick or eat something heavy that leaves you feeling foggy and sluggish for the rest of the afternoon. And then by 3 o'clock, you're running on fumes. And by the time you get home, you've got absolutely nothing left. Nothing for your kids, for your partner, or even for yourself. This problem isn't willpower, it isn't even the sleep problem, although obviously sleep does matter. It's an energy management problem, and the biggest driver of it is the food that you're putting in your body throughout the day. The good news is that you don't need a complete nutritional overhaul to fix this, you just need a few targeted swaps. Things that you can start doing this week that will stabilize your energy, that kills the afternoon crashes completely, and you have a feeling, you feel genuinely alert and functional all throughout the day, not just certain points to it. So before I give you these swaps, I want to give you a 60-second explanation of what's actually happening in your body, because once you understand the mechanism, the swaps will make a lot more sense. The biggest driver of your energy crashes throughout the day is blood sugar instability. When you eat something high in refined carbohydrates or sugar in particular, white bread, cereals, biscuits, sugary drinks, your blood sugar will spike rapidly. Your body responds by releasing insulin to bring it back down, and it often overshoots, dropping your blood sugar below where it was before you ate. That drop is what you feel as the crash, the foggy head, the low mood, the desperate urge to eat something sweet to bring it back up again. A lot of men in your position are riding this sort of blood sugar roller coaster all day, and you might not even realize it. You have spike and crash and spike and crash, and each crash leaves you a little more depleted than the last. The swaps I'm going to give you today are all designed to break that cycle. They flatten the blood sugar curve, give your body slower burning, more stable fuel, and keep your energy consistent rather than erratic. No supplements needed either, or complicated meal plans, just smarter choices around food that you're probably already eating anyway. So swap number 1, ditch the sugary breakfast and build a protein first breakfast instead. If your morning starts with cereal, toast, or a pastry, a croissant for example, or just coffee, your blood sugar is spiking before you've even started the day, and you're already on that roller coaster. So swap it for something high protein, something like eggs, scrambled or poached, however you like them. Could be Greek yogurt with fruits or nuts on the side, a quality protein shake if you're really pushed for time. Even if you have got more time, something like smoked salmon on sourdough is a significant upgrade. The target is 30 to 40 grams of protein first thing for your first meal. This does 3 things at the same time. First of all, it stabilizes your blood sugar from the start of the day. It keeps you full until lunch without that mid-morning crash, and it feeds your muscle tissue so your body isn't cannibalizing itself for fuel. This single swap done consistently will change your mornings dramatically. Most of the men that I work with report feeling noticeably different within the first week of making this swap. Swap number 2, replace the afternoon snack with a protein and fat, not sugar. The 3 p.m. biscuits or the handful of sweets from the desk drawer, the quick trip to a vending machine, these are all attempts to fix an energy crash with more sugar, which works for about 20 minutes and then drops even harder. Now, if you swap it for something that actually sustains you, that's the goal. A small handful of nuts and some protein, beef jerky, a boiled egg, some cheese, a protein bar, something with decent macros. Fat and protein digest slowly, release energy gradually, and don't cause the blood sugar spike and crash that sugar alone does. You won't get the immediate hit, but you also won't be face down on the desk at 4 p.m. That's the trade, and it's absolutely worth making. Swap number 3, fix your lunch. Most busy dads either skip lunch entirely or they'll grab something fast and carb heavy, a meal deal sandwich, a pasta pot, a big bowl of whatever's quickest, and then wonder why they can't think straight all afternoon. The lunch swap is this. Make sure every meal has a proper protein source and some vegetables alongside whatever carbs you're eating. Not instead of, but alongside, because carbs are still important. Protein and fiber will slow the digestion of carbohydrates and blunt the blood sugar response. So if you're having a sandwich, add chicken or tuna. If you're having pasta, add meat or fish and some salad. If you're grabbing a meal deal, swap the crisps for a protein pot instead. You don't have to change what you're eating entirely, you just have to make sure that protein is present at every meal. And that one habit alone will make a measurable difference to your afternoon energy within the first couple of weeks, guys. Now, if this is useful, and I really hope it is, then please hit the like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell. Every week I put out practical content exactly like this, built for self-made men who want to perform better without turning their lives upside down. Let's talk about what else you can stack into these 3 swaps. The 3 swaps will do a lot of heavy lifting here, but there are a couple of additional things that will amplify those significantly, and both of these are easy to do. First of all, it's as simple as drink more water. Chronic mild dehydration is one of the most underestimated causes of fatigue and brain fog. Your body is roughly 60% water. When you're even slightly dehydrated, which most people are for most of the day, then your blood will thicken slightly, your oxygen delivery to the brain will decrease, and your cognitive function and energy will seriously take a hit from this. You don't feel thirsty necessarily, you just feel slow and flat, and you can't think straight. So simple, aim for 2 to 3 litres throughout the day. Not all at once, but consistently, with a bottle on your desk as a visual reminder. If you do nothing else from this video, then just drink more water. The improvement in how you feel is almost immediate, and I get that feedback quite often. The other thing is, I want you to sort your caffeine timing. Caffeine is not an energy source, it's more like an alertness mask, cover-up. It works by blocking adenosine receptors that are in your brain, and adenosine being the chemical that makes you feel tired. So caffeine doesn't give you energy, it just kind of stops you feeling how tired you actually are, which is fine in controlling doses, but most men are using it wrong. 2 things to change that. First of all, don't have caffeine within 6 hours of bedtime. Caffeine has a half-life of around 5 to 6 hours, which means if you have a coffee at 3 p.m, half it is still in your system at 9 p.m. If it's not making you feel wired necessarily, but it is suppressing the quality of your sleep, which is why you wake up needing coffee again. Second, delay your first coffee by 60 to 90 minutes after you wake up. Let your cortisol, which naturally peaks in the first hour of the morning, let that do the job first. You'll get more from the caffeine when you do have it, and you won't be dependent on it just to feel human. Now, if you want to go deeper into your nutrition, your energy, training, and all of it, in a community of self-made men who are actively working on exactly this, then come and join us in Dad Mode Unlocked. It's completely free, no generic diet plans, no fads, just practical, honest content, and a group of men who are done running on empty and building themselves back up. The link will be in the description of this video, so come and join us in there. So that's it, guys. That's our 3 swaps. That's what I want you to focus on this week. Protein first at your breakfast, a smart afternoon snack, and a proper lunch with protein at every meal. Stack on more water and sort your caffeine timing, and you've got a genuinely powerful daily energy protocol that costs you nothing extra and takes 0 additional time. No diet, no supplements, no dramatic lifestyle change, just smarter choices around foods that you're already eating, just done more consistently. And within 2 weeks, you will feel a measurable difference in how you function throughout the day. Start tomorrow morning, high protein breakfast, and let's see how different that morning feels. I'll see you in the next video.